Okay.
What is your favorite book that you've written so far?
All right, my favorite book that I wrote, it's got to be my last one, issue number 7. It's my favorite one because issue 7 has all the characters, all the villains, all in one book, and so they have this big war against each other. So, and then by the time I wrote that book, I finally got to a place where I felt confident that I was a writer. Because that's probably the hardest part about being a writer, being confident in what you're saying through the books. That's a good question, though. All right, any other questions? No? You have a question, too?
When you ever wrote a question down?
No.
This one says, what is an entrepreneur? That's what it was?
Okay, very
Why did you
good.
make that your question?
She asked it.
Oh, okay.
Entrepreneur, okay. Anybody else? I'm going to answer it when I introduce myself. Okay, we got it? All right, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shevis. Everybody say hi, Shevis.
Hi, Shirley.
All right. So I am what you call an artist, an author, and an entrepreneur. Okay. To answer your question off the top, an entrepreneur is a business person. The word literally means a person that likes to take risk. Do you like taking risks? No, you don't like taking. You like taking risks? You like taking risks? All right. You like taking risks?
We ain't risky.
Oh, she the only one. She the only one. Okay. When you're younger, you take more risks. You know, you learn to ride a bike, skateboard, you're gonna take risks.
Yeah.
Touch the stove. When you're a kid, you take more risks. As you get older, you make those mistakes. Some of those risks scare you. All right. So what an entrepreneur does is he takes chances to create a business. All right. And so I'm considered an entrepreneur because I constantly take risks to start different businesses. Right now, I have 3 businesses, and I'm going to keep going because that's what entrepreneurs do. All right, there's a rule that says, I'm going to ask you guys, you look smart. 9 out of 10 businesses fail, okay? 9 out of 10. So how many makes it? 1. So are those good odds? No, they're not good odds. It's like it's like taking a test. There's 10 questions and you only get 1 right. What you gonna get? F. So that's what entrepreneurs, they go against the odds. So one of my mentors, y'all know what a mentor is?
Like a person that teaches you?
Very good. A person that teaches you, or like a coach, all right? It could be a teacher too, or it could be a preacher, or it could be your parents. Your parents could also be your mentors. What I've learned is if 9 out of 10 businesses fail, how many businesses should I start?
1.
If 9 out of 10 fail, how many should I start if I want to succeed? Say 10, exactly. So if you want to be successful, you got to beat the odds. If you took a test and you got 9 wrong, by the time you get to take the test 10 times, you're going to have all of them right? So that's basically what life is. Life is a test. Being an entrepreneur is a test, and we take the risk. And so I said if 9 out of 10 fail, I might as well have 10 businesses, right? At least one's going to make it. I was blessed. I was blessed because by the time I got to my 5th businesses, I was successful. All right. So that's a good question. So that's what an entrepreneur do. We create business. The store across the street. Y'all seen that store? I own that store.
Really?
Yeah. I own the store across the street, and that's how I actually came to Rochester, because I bought that store. And then I have my Christian media company. We produce comic books, we produce animation that I'm going to show you. We got audio books, and we got music, right? So we do all those things. And those ones on the table, those are my newest books. I just created those this month. They just came out. I got them from the printer last week. So 2 coloring books, a children's book, because people always ask, where are the books for the kids? And then the last one is a graphic novel, which is an 80-page comic book. All right. Again, my name is Shevis Davis. Y'all welcome. Thanks for joining. Hello. And so my goal is to be able to get the comic books, of course, into the libraries and then all over the world, and then have our own cartoon series. All right. I'll tell you a little bit about me as well. I've been an artist since I was 6. Any other artists in the room? You? Very good. Awesome. All right. Anybody else an artist? You an artist? Yeah? No? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. So once I discovered my gift as an artist, I started to use it in various ways. Yeah, you can sit right there. And then when I got to middle school, guess what I fell in love with? Anybody can guess? Books, very good. What else? What kind of books? Comic books, right? Because I didn't like to read when I was in elementary school and middle school, and then I discovered comic books because I'm an artist. I got pictures and words that's gonna help me understand what I'm reading, right? And then books became exciting. So since they became exciting, I started to create my own comic books in middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. All my friends was creating comic books and characters, and we fell in love with the books. And then I used to always watch cartoons, and I was like, man, one day I'm gonna make a cartoon. All right, and so the day has come, and I have my own cartoon that I'm working on. I got one episode, and the best part about it is I put it in film festivals all over the world, and I got 12 awards for best animation. Y'all supposed to clap. All right, thank you. So we're gonna watch it today. It's like 10 minutes long, all right, which is good. It's not too long. At the beginning, it shows like the theme song, and then it's gonna show the actual episode. Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, so here we go. Any questions before I start? And then I'll tell you the process of how long it takes to make a cartoon, because it's a very long process, and it takes a lot of time, energy, and a lot of money to do it. All right. So here we go. You guys ready? I should have had some popcorn, huh? Next time I'll get popcorn. Can you hear it?
1 Corinthians 9:23. I do all of this for the sake of the gospel, that I may share in its blessings. You should know that in a race, all runners run, but only one gets the prize. So I run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the Olympics goes into strict training. They do it for a crown that will not last. But I do it to get a prize that will last forever. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my race. I have kept the faith. Now, there is in store for me a crown of righteousness.
It was all a dream.
That was a crazy dream. My name's Elijah. I'm a 17-year-old Christian. Yeah, seriously, we are an endangered species. Being good is the hardest thing to do. I mean, between peer pressure and social media, it's like a battle every single day. That's my mom, y'all. I have a pretty mom, but I know she has an ugly secret. She's living a life of lies. She says she's running errands, but she's really walking in darkness. She's lying to me and herself. Here's my dad. He has issues with going to bars and clubs after work, but he's really a hard worker. I don't even think he takes a day off.
You don't work.
But you know who else doesn't take a day off? Satan. He's working hard too, but to break up my family. This is my homeboy Caden. Every week he comes with these stories. Like, I mean, I know he's lying, but normally I would just appease him and listen, but not today, man. He's like, boom, bam, beam, and I'm like, cap, cap, cap. My favorite part of the morning is to get to see a girl dash. Yeah. Wait a minute, I didn't hear from her this weekend. I wonder what. She must think I'm stupid. She posts everything on the ground. She lying to me too? It's like whatever, man.
Didn't do it. Anything.
Let me read my word. I just can't believe this. Why would they lie to me like that? The Lord protects those of childlike faith. That's me. I was facing death, and He saved me. This feels like hell. Let my soul be at rest again. Please. The Lord has been good to me. Thank you. He saved me from death. My eyes from tears, my feet from stumbling. I just fail, y'all. Sometimes it's so long in the Lord's presence. Because I live here on earth. I believe in you. She was in trouble, Lord. In my anxiety, I cried out to you. Are all alive, Lord?
See,
I hate and despise lies. For I love God's word.
so the truth must be that your family and friends don't love you. God.
Shut your lying lips. Talk about my people.
I like what you did. Lying lips.
Burn my hand.
I'm not flesh and blood, boy. I'm spiritual. You know you've talked. Bleeding elves. Bleeding forward, because
right, you have any questions for me? Sure.
What is the show gonna be on?
That's a good question. I like it. I don't know yet where the show is going to be on. Right now, it's just at film festivals. You know what a film festival is? So, film festival is when a bunch of people who are writers, directors, or filmmakers like myself, they submit their movies or TV shows, and then people like you guys, you go to it and you get to watch a whole bunch of movies at the same time. So I submitted to those, and then people would look at it and they say if it's good or bad, and they also give it awards. And before you came in, I've won 12 awards on the same animation. So all over the world, in other countries, Africa, in the Caribbean. So people all over the world have seen it and graded it. Question?
What is the name of
The name of this is called The Whole Armor, and this actual episode is called The Truth About Lies. So what I did was, because I love cartoons and I love comic books, I took the first two books, and I made it animated. So what I wrote in those books, I just made it a little bit shorter. There's more words in the books, obviously. So I took that first story, which is also called The Truth About Lies, and I made it to animation. All right. So I went to school for animation. So I went to a school called Savannah College of Art and Design. And you're an artist, so if you think about going to art college, there's a lot of good art schools. And so I went to art college. Of course, to me, and I'm biased, I love art college more than regular college because I like to do what I like to do, draw and paint.
Oh wait, do you go to schools?
Yeah, I go to schools too. With this presentation, yeah, I go to schools too. Question? Okay. Okay. So I was talking about art colleges. Maybe that'll remind you. So if you decide to go to art colleges, I used to be an art teacher, right, at a high school and middle school and elementary school. So I was an art teacher, and then I started a business. The business I told you about that was successful. It became so successful, I had to retire from being a teacher and run the business. And the business is more fun because I get to do what I want to do, and I can make more money doing it. So after I done that, I used the extra money that I make to start producing my cartoon. All right. And so, how many do y'all know how to make a cartoon? Yeah, no. Oh, it's still so long. You do?
I think so.
Okay, tell me about it.
It's like you have to like if you say like you're animating something, you don't have like a lot of pictures, just like one little movement, and then you have to put them all together. But
Absolutely.
they have to be like a little. Say that you're making somebody turn their head, like it has to be like little by little.
Yep. Very good. Excellent. So it's called frame by frame animation. So that's what I went to college for. Before they didn't have the technology. So it takes 12 drawings, right? Anybody ever drew something before? Imagine drawing it 12 times just to get 1 second of animation. All right. So you got to draw, like she said, little movement. So if I wanted my hand to do it like this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 drawings just for me to go like that for 1 second.
How long did it take you to make this anime?
This one, whew. All right, so I did it in small parts. All right, so I did it maybe like 3 minutes at a time. So each time I did 3 minutes, it took about 3.5 months to do it. That's how long it took. And so, and I'll tell you this, in college, I did animation. This is a team of artists. So usually when you do animation, you work as a team. So one person does the actual drawings. One person is called a cleanup artist because you draw it sketchy. And then somebody comes behind it, they trace what you drew, which is called a cleanup artist, so you don't see the sketchy lines. Then you have the next artist come in and they put the colors in. Then you have the next artist come in and put the backgrounds. And then you have the next artist look at it, and if something doesn't work, you got to do it over. So it's not like you can just copy and paste. You have to redraw it, recolor it. And so all those processes happen. And then the cool thing about me is I have a lot of talents and a lot of gifts. So when they gave this to me, just like you watching it with no sound, that's how they gave it to me, right? So once my team finished, they gave it to me with no sound. So all the sound effects and the voices, I do all that because I'm a video editor, right? So all the sound effects, the lightning sound effects, the power up sound effects, the voices, could y'all tell the voice of the guy? That was me. So
They said at the end of the.
yeah. So I was a narrative. I also was the monster too. I did that voice too. And then my wife, my mom, my sons, they did the other voices inside. So it's, we, as a family, we created this whole thing. So that's how you make an animated movie. Question.
How old is your son?
Which one? I have 4. So I'll just tell you all of them. The youngest one is 14. And
Which
then,
one, talk
so he's 18 now. Caden is the one that did the best friend voice. Caden, that was his voice. And the comic books are also on audio. So you ever listen to Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube, you can listen to the comic books on there for free. So if you go there and you just type in The Whole Armor and then whatever book title is there, you can listen to it. And you'll hear all my sons on that one because issue 1 and 2, my sons do the voices. And issue 3. Issues 1, 2, and 3, you hear all my sons talking on it because they do different voices, different characters. So when you're in a house full of people, you don't have to go hire people. You just say, hey, I need y'all to say this for me.
Yeah,
And so,
smart.
so that's what I did. But not only that, YouTube and all these companies, they pay you for content. So I save the money and I give it to my sons because they did work. That's how you do it. So every time you guys listen, they can get paid too. All right, any other questions? All right, I'm gonna read one of the books for you. All right, I'm gonna read the shortest one and the newest book, all right? So this one's called Elijah's Belt. So when I made issues 1 through 10, it's actually 10 books that I drew. When I did issues 1 through 10, this is 20 years I've been doing this. I started in 2006 with issue 1, and then I just kept doing it throughout the years. And so people always say, where are the books for kids? Because they're kind of like middle school, high school level. And so she probably wouldn't get the books. So I said, let me make a kid book, all right, so they can have one too. And then I made 2 coloring books for the kids. Again, they just released this month. So I'm gonna read the easy one, okay? That's fine with y'all? Y'all like poetry and stuff like that? And Dr. Seuss? Okay, so that's how I wrote it, so it's interesting. All right, but I'm gonna need your participation with it, okay? All right, here we go. It's called Elijah's Belt, the truth about lies, because in the comic book, the belt is called the belt of truth, okay? In a world of wonder, where stories unfold, there lived a young hero, Elijah, so bold. His heart filled with kindness, his spirit so pure. He stood up for truth, and that was for sure. All right, so when I show you the pictures, you're supposed to go, ooh. Okay, we're gonna try it again, all right? And that was for sure.
Ooh.
All right, very good. You get a B minus. I'll give you an A if you do it better. All right, here we go. But lurking nearby with a wicked grin was a demon named Lion who thrived in sin. With his twisted powers, he aimed to deceive, to make people lie, and make them believe.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you're getting better. You got a B plus. We're working on it. All right. Lion would whisper with dark magic spell, causing mischief and chaos. All would not end well. He twisted the truth with a twisted vine, spreading his poison one lie at a time.
Ooh.
Yeah, we up there. A minus. We almost there. All right, here we go. But Elijah was ready, equipped for the fight, the whole armor of God, shining so bright. He wore the belt of truth, so strong and secure, to combat lions' lies, to make them endure. That's the belt of truth.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, we getting there. We got an A now. As Lion approached with the lies he devised, Elijah stood tall with truth in his eyes. He saw through the lies and called them by name, exposing the deception, putting Lion to shame.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, here we go. The pictures get better. Lion grew furious. His powers were weak against Elijah's armor, so bold and unique. His arrows of fire, they had no effect. The shield of faith was its deflect.
Ooh.
With each lie defeated, Elijah grew strong. The belt of truth gave him victory all along. Elijah thrives in honesty and spread it around, cutting off lions' lies as they fell to the ground. So, children, remember Elijah's tale. The belt of truth will never fail. With the whole armor of God, stand up tall, defeat lies and deception once and for all. The end. That was good, right? Thank you. All right, so the goal is to make sure that we tell the what?
Truth.
Truth, very good. And avoid doing lies, so that way we can be honest and people can appreciate us. What happens when we lie? Anybody knows?
Like you sin.
You sin, all right? And then people don't believe
Oh,
you.
people don't trust you sometimes.
Very good. People don't trust you when you tell lies. And then, you ever heard the story of the boy who cried wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I heard about it.
So what happens is a boy, he used to play around a lot. Y'all know people that play around a lot? Sometimes it's us. All right, I play around a lot too. And so what the boy used to do is he used to run to the city and say, "There's a wolf is coming, a wolf is coming." Then everybody gets scared in the city and run in the house, lock up the doors, grab the kids. And then he'd laugh and say, "I was just joking." Then he did it again. "A wolf is coming." Then the same thing happened. Everybody lock up. And then eventually the third time, a wolf was really coming. And he ran into the city and said, "A wolf is coming." Nobody believed him. And the wolf came and ate the little boy. And so now they call it the boy that cried wolf. Right? And maybe if they believed him, then he would have been saved. But you got to be careful because you got to be able to be trustworthy. All right? Any other questions? Comments? What do y'all think? It was good? So, the reason I also want to present, because entrepreneurship is also a thing. We'll teach you about business, teach you about producing content. And this is the season where kids can be content creators. I watch kids on YouTube making a lot of money. They learn to do stuff and they become entrepreneurs. All right, they become business owners and they're able to produce all the things they want to be able to produce. So I'm here as an example of doing something that I love, and then I also make money doing it. All right, and I'll tell you about the last business. I have the store. I own the store across the street. This is my company and my products, and then I have another company in Miami called Paint with Faith, where I teach people how to do comic books. I teach people how to make cartoons and animation, and I teach people how to paint and draw. All right. Again, I am an art teacher, and so I took what I learned as an art teacher and I made it a business. So I travel all over the world, teaching people how to draw and paint and producing content. All right. If you have any other questions, you can leave them here and I can answer those. But that's it. So the books are for sale if you want to buy a book. 1 through 10 are $10. The graphic novel is $30, and then we have these small books are only $5. But you can have one of the flyers for free if you want me to autograph it. I can sign it, and then you get a free wristband too if you want a free wristband. All right, thank y'all for coming out. Some candy in the back too. Grab some as you go. All right. Any more questions, comments?
Where are the little papers that you sign?
Oh, these right here, these flyers. So you can find all our information, and then you can go to the website too, and check out all the other stuff. There's I did like a small TV show on there that asks you questions, and you can see other parts of the cartoon. You can watch this again if you want. And then I have a music video, like you seen at the beginning. That's like the music video for the cartoon. I hired some gospel artists, a gospel rapper, and a gospel singer who are also award-winning to do the song for me. And that's, again, you can listen to that on the streaming platforms too. Just search up the whole Armor comic book. All right, or my name, Chevis Davis. All right, thank y'all for coming out. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, have a good day. All right.